Imagine two men standing in the rain. The first man is holding a huge bucket. It looks impressive. But there is one problem. The bottom is covered in 100 tiny holes. Rain pours into the bucket. And at first, it looks like he is winning. Water is coming in fast. But it is leaking out just as fast. By the end of the storm, the bucket is empty. The man is exhausted, stressed, and thirsty. Now look at the second man. He is holding a small cup. It does not look impressive at all. But his cup is made of solid steel. No holes, no leaks. The rain is only a drizzle for him, but he catches every drop. When the cup becomes full, he pours it into a barrel, then another barrel, then another. At the end of the storm, the man with the giant bucket is begging for water. The man with the small cup is wealthy. This is the financial reality of the modern world. We are obsessed with income. We think every money problem can be fixed by earning more. But earning more money with bad financial habits is like pouring rain into a leaking bucket. You do not become richer. You simply speed up the waste. More money enters your life. More money leaves it, and you remain tired, anxious, and stuck. More than a century ago, Japan developed a simple response to this problem. In 1904, journalist Hanimotoko introduced a household money management system called Kakeibo. Kakeibo means household financial ledger. It is not an app. It is not a spreadsheet. It is a notebook and a pen. But Kakeibo is more than a budgeting method. It is a mindful philosophy. It forces you to look directly at your spending. It helps you find the holes in your bucket. And then, one by one, it helps you patch them. Today, you will learn how to use Kakeibo. Not to live like a miser, not to punish yourself, but to gain control, peace, and freedom. Because wealth is not built by earning a CEO salary. It is built by developing discipline before your income grows. So why are we so bad with money? Because money has become invisible. You tap your card, you click Buy Now. You use a digital wallet. You never see physical cash leaving your hand. And because you do not see it leaving, you often do not feel the loss. This is frictionless spending. Modern companies have spent years making buying as easy as possible. They want you to spend before you have time to think. When you pay with cash, your brain notices the loss. You hand over something physical. You watch it disappear. That creates what psychologists call the pain of paying. But when you tap a card, that pain becomes weaker. You do not feel the damage immediately. You feel it weeks later when the statement arrives, and by then, the money is already gone. Kakeibo reintroduces friction. It asks you to write down every expense by hand. Imagine writing, coffee, $6.50. That simple action changes the transaction. You stop. You reflect. You ask yourself, was this really worth it? Suddenly, invisible money becomes visible, and spending becomes a conscious choice. Kakeibo turns finance from a mindless habit into a mindful practice. At the beginning of every month, open your notebook and ask 4 questions. First, how much money do I have available? Second, how much would I like to save? Third, how much must I spend? And fourth, how can I improve this month? Most people do this backward. They spend first. Then try to save whatever remains. Usually, nothing remains. Kakeibo flips the equation. Income minus savings equals spending money. You pay yourself first. If you earn $3,000 and want to save $500, remove the $500 immediately. Now you have $2,500 to live on. That may feel restrictive, but it creates useful scarcity. When your available money has a limit, you become more deliberate. You begin to prioritize needs over wants. You stop treating every desire as an emergency. A Kakeibo practitioner does not look at their bank balance to decide whether they can afford something. They look at their budget. Your bank balance can lie to you. It may include rent money, bill money, or money meant for savings. The budget tells the truth. Next, every expense is placed into one of 4 categories. This is not about complicated spreadsheets. It is about understanding the nature of your spending. Category 1. Survival needs, rent, food, utilities, transportation, medicine. These are necessary. You cannot cut them to zero, but you can still optimize them. Category 2. Optional wants, restaurants, shopping, drinks, subscriptions, impulse purchases. This is where most financial leaks live. This is where the battle is won or lost. Category 3, culture and personal growth. Books, courses, museums, learning, meaningful experiences. Kakeibo does not tell you to stop growing. Spending that improves your mind can be an investment, but it still needs to be tracked. Category 4, extra or unexpected expenses. Repairs, gifts, a broken phone, a medical bill, an emergency. The costs you did not plan for. Every evening, spend 3 minutes with your notebook. Take your receipts. Write down what you spent. Put each expense into one of the 4 categories. This small ritual is the heart of the system. It forces you to confront your choices while the memory is still fresh. If you spent $50 on drinks last night, you write it down this morning. You feel the sting. That sting is not shame, it is feedback. Most people inspect their finances at the end of the month. That is an autopsy. Kakeibo is a daily checkup. It keeps the patient alive. Now let's talk about the envelope method. For optional spending, food, fun, shopping, and entertainment, use a physical limit. At the beginning of the month, take the exact amount you budgeted for these wants. Put it into an envelope. When you go out, use money from that envelope. When the envelope is empty, the fun budget is finished. No overdraft, no credit card rescue, no borrowing from next month. The limit is physical, visible, and final. This teaches self-regulation. If you spend your entire fun budget in the first week, then you face the result. You spend the next 3 weeks choosing free activities. It is not comfortable. But discomfort is how you learn to pace yourself. In a digital world, you can use a separate debit card loaded with a fixed amount. But cash can be even more powerful. Watching the bills become thinner gives your brain a real sense of time running out. You cannot cheat an empty envelope, and an empty envelope cannot buy another beer. This is how impulse control becomes a skill. We live in the age of instant gratification. You see something, you want it, you click, it arrives tomorrow. But this habit destroys wealth. Kakeibo introduces a cooling-off period. When you see something you want but do not need, do not buy it immediately. Write it in a wish list section of your notebook. Then wait 30 days. After 30 days, look at the list again. Ask yourself, do I still want this? Or was I bored, anxious, sad, or hungry? In many cases, the desire will be gone. You will look at the item and wonder why you thought it was essential. You just saved money by doing nothing. If you still want it after 30 days with the same certainty, then buy it. That is not an impulse purchase. That is an intentional decision. Delaying purchases breaks the dopamine shopping loop. It gives your rational mind time to catch up with your emotions. There is another Japanese principle that makes this system even more powerful. It is called mottainai. It means respecting what you already have and avoiding unnecessary waste. Why do we buy so much stuff? Because we are trained to see things as disposable. Old shoes become boring. A working phone becomes outdated. A shirt with a loose button becomes garbage. Mottainai challenges that mindset. Before buying new shoes, polish your old ones. Before replacing your phone, clean it, delete the clutter, and use it well. Before throwing away a shirt, repair it. Caring for your possessions extends their life, and it reduces your craving for something new. The consumer economy depends on you feeling dissatisfied. Kakeibo teaches you to find satisfaction in maintenance. Repairing something is not just frugal, it is an act of independence. At the end of each month, review your notebook. Compare what you planned with what actually happened. Then ask the hard questions. Where did I overspend? Why did I do it? Was I stressed? Was I tired? Was I avoiding something difficult? This is not about attacking yourself. It is about collecting data. You are a scientist studying your own behavior. Maybe you discover that stressful workdays lead to expensive takeout. Now you know your trigger. Next month, prepare a free alternative. Take a walk. Make a simple meal. Take a bath. Call a friend. Replace the expensive emotional habit with a healthier one. This creates a feedback loop of improvement. In Japan, this philosophy is called kaizen. Small improvements, repeated over time. Every month, you become a little wiser. Every month, your bucket has fewer leaks. Eventually, saving stops feeling like sacrifice. It becomes normal. Here is the financial secret most people miss. Wealth is not a number. Wealth is a ratio. It is the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Person A earns $200,000 a year, but they spend $200,000 a year. Their savings are zero. Their lifestyle looks wealthy, but they are trapped on a treadmill. If their income disappears, their life can collapse within weeks. Person B earns $50,000, but spends only $30,000. They save $20,000 a year. Person B may look less impressive, but they are building freedom. They have options. They own more of their time. In the long run, Person B is wealthier. Kakeibo helps you widen that gap. You cannot always control your income. Raises are difficult. New opportunities take time. But you can control what leaves your wallet today. Every dollar you save is not lost spending power. It is a tiny worker you hire for your future. It can grow, invest, and buy you time. Savings are not money you cannot touch. Savings are freedom you have already purchased. The gap is where freedom lives. Your life is a ledger. You have limited time, limited energy, limited resources. How are you spending them? Are you spending them on things that quickly rust, break, and disappear? Or are you spending them on peace of mind, experiences, growth, and freedom? Kakeibo is more than a budgeting tool. It is a mirror. When you look at your spending, you see your real values. If you say family matters, but spend nothing on family and hundreds on empty distractions, your ledger reveals the truth. Align your spending with the life you actually want. Stop the leaks. Patch the bucket. Pick up the pen. And start with this simple mission. For the next 7 days, write down every cent you spend. Do not just check an app. Physically write it down. Use a notebook. Use a napkin. Use the back of an old receipt. It does not matter. Just write it down. Coffee, $4.50. Gas, $40. A subscription you forgot you had. A snack you did not need. At the end of 7 days, look at the list. Circle every optional purchase. Add up the total. You may be shocked by how much money quietly disappears every week. Awareness is the first step toward change, so tell me in the comments. What is your guilty pleasure expense? The one small habit that drains your wallet every month. Is it coffee, food delivery, online shopping, in-app purchases, rides you could have walked instead? Write your answer below and make this vow. I master my money. My money does not master me.